Rated PG-13.
Anyways, what's up guys? This is the Middle-Aged Gamer. We are playing Train Sim World today. As you can see in the bottom left, it's Rapid Transit. DLC was just released. And we are live streaming at twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer. We're also live streaming with YouTube right now. What's up, that Canadian man? How's it going, man? We're going to get into scenarios. And we're going to go ahead and do the Metropolitan scenario. It says it's about 30 minutes long. Easy. And as far as I can tell, there's kind of an underground section of this route somewhere in this area. It looks like we may start in that section and then head outside where you can see the stations are a little bit more spaced out than they are down here. You can see how close all these stations are. So I just did Rapid Transit, which started right here. And it's literally back to back to back to back stations throughout. So I'm hoping we can get into more of the countryside, so to speak. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, you guys are about to get it, Christopher, if that's the case. You're going to be getting some rain here in a little bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and start Metropolitan. Oh, it actually says we're going southbound, so we're actually starting up here, which is neat. I guess heading probably to the underground section. But it says drive a southbound service from Bitterfield across Leipzig via the city tunnel as far as Leipzig-Konwitz. And I know I'm butchering these names. I'm not German, guys. I don't speak Dutch or whatever. So I apologize if you guys have any German heritage. I'll let you know that up front. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the route up. DBBR 1442.1, the Talent 2, I guess is its nickname. And this is the Metropolitan scenario. Here we go. Oh, and it's raining too. Very interesting. Alright, so we're departing from platform 6, running an inner suburban service stopping, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and climb aboard. What up, Carpenter? How's it going, man? I'm alive and kicking. Definitely on YouTube. It says I'm live right now. I'm not sure why you can't find it, Troll. What's up, Troll? How's it going, man? We are doing the new DLC, as you can see here. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the left side doors. You'll see them open here in a second. The step kind of slides out, then the doors open. But I'm going to check a few things inside. I want to make sure the parking brake is off. We have combined throttle and brake. We want to make sure the indirect brake is on release, which it is. And I'm going to turn off the cab light. Make sure the instrument lights are full 100%, which they are. I want to make sure the reverser's in forward, which it is now. And I'm going to check one or two screens real quick. The battery is up and running, as you can see, and the pantograph's already up, so we don't have to worry about that, which is good. Alright, we should be set to move forward. I think they have radio bot. I don't know about this particular route per se, but I know on like the heavy haul route with CSX, it's greatly improved from when it first came out. Till 10:45. Go ahead and lock the doors real quick. Well, we got a full minute. I guess I can wait, right? We'll give it a second on that. After a couple more whiskey and cokes, I might be able to speak a lot better German. I'll just yell it into the microphone in a very angry tone. Go ahead and lock the doors real quick. And then we're going to leave here in about 30-35 seconds or so. There you go, Troll. Put my bright, shiny forehead on that TV of yours. What up, Tyler McKnight? How's it going, man? Game so far is good. This route's actually really good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Haven't really played it enough to give it a full assessment per se, but scenery's good. There's actually a huge underground area, which I'm pretty impressed with. And you guys will see that probably later on in this route since we're heading southbound towards that area. Already locked the doors. I'm going to have to unlock and relock it, I guess. Let me go ahead and relock it. Thank you for hosting the stream. There we go. I had to relock the doors. I should have left them open, I guess. So it's going to put us about 20 seconds behind. Brake pressure is releasing, and we are heading off now. And the only thing I have to be a little bit concerned with is I don't know if we can get wheel slip as of yet, so I'm going to keep a close eye on the amperage to make sure we don't run into any issues. But our first stop is 3.8 miles away. Let's go ahead and get up to speed. I know, Carpenter, man, I've been telling you that for a while now. I'm definitely wanting to race you for sure, so it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. Oh, don't say you're taking a break from GT Sport. Why are you doing that? All right, we should have an increase up to 75 here in a minute. There we go. Get on the outside because you can hear the motors whine a bit as they get power. Full power is 10, as you can see. Pretty cool looking train. Definitely a fast train. It's not the greatest on braking per se. I'm going to go ahead and keep it under 75, as you can see coming up. Alright, you still playing Project Cars, Carpenter, or what? So it had us under 75 for the switch onto the main line. So we can go full throttle, it looks like. It's funny because our speedometer doesn't go above 100 miles per hour for whatever reason. Definitely going to be hauling. .1 miles to our next stop. So got to be a little conscious of that. And I never had to stop going this fast, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Radio, if you get it for PC so you can play with me and Carpenter. I have it for PS4 and I have it for PC as well, which I guess would be the same as Xbox One. I think it's cross-play compatible if I remember right. Alright, we just broke the 100 mile per hour mark. I think we need to start braking now. I'm going to brake pretty hard just in case. Hopefully that's enough to get down to speed. Jesus. That's some hard braking right there. Jesus. Good news is we're definitely going to be on time doing that type of braking. Go ahead and unlock the doors on the right hand side. That's a good question. Carpenter, I don't really know much about Project Cars. I've only played Project Cars on the PC. I have yet to actually even play it on the PS4, even though I have it for the PS4. So Carpenter may know that. I'm assuming PC is probably better, but I could be wrong on that. Crew 2? See, I didn't really get into the Crew 1 ever. I always like the Need for Speeds. I don't care how gimmicky they are. I have fond memories of playing a lot of the Need for Speeds back in the day. It says wait till 10:50, which we're already on 2:50, so we're going to get going. Got to that station just a little bit early, which is fine. Oh man, Red Dead Redemption 2 would be amazing. I'm ready for that game to come out for sure. I'm not too concerned with the passengers. As long as they get there on time, they should be happy, right? So this is a part of the route I'm not really familiar with. A lot higher speeds, as you can see. The very first scenario was like literally back to back to back stations, and you could literally get up to speed or almost up to speed and have to brake immediately just to hit the stations in time. So it's kind of a far cry. I really like the countryside of this scenario so far. It definitely adds to the feel of a real train route, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I did see that on Facebook today. Roblox player, the double action revolver, the gold one, looked pretty cool. But I haven't played a whole lot of Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy part is we're almost to 5,000 points in the top right already, which is really cool. Or really good, I guess I should say. Try to get some exterior shots for you guys, so you're not stuck in the cab the entire time, even though if I was playing the game for me, I'd be in the cab the entire time looking as the engineer does. But yeah, the Red Dead Redemption 2 is what I'm waiting for. That game looks amazing. What up, Test Flight? How's it going? Yeah, this train is definitely hauling. And it feels like it's hauling ass, too. We'll go ahead and start braking now. Braking a little bit earlier this time. We still have 2 minutes to get to the station. Yeah, it seemed like it was starting to kind of level off at the 100-mile-per-hour mark, though. Gotta get back in cab for this. What'd you need the memory cards for, Test Flight? I forgot what you were doing. I should have done that before I started playing Roblox, just to see how good or bad this really does break. Because again, I haven't done the whole high speed stopping as of yet until now in front of you guys. I feel like I'm doing okay though. Still about a minute ahead of schedule for up here, so that's good. Just taking my time coming in. I do like how all the stations look relatively different too. I think that's kind of cool. Watch the steps slide out and then the doors will open. Pretty neat. Makes less of a gap between the platform and the train. I get what you're saying, Test Flight. Yeah, if you use the emergency brake on the regular game, you get a massive amount of points deducted for doing so. Definitely not a good thing. Luckily, Train Sim World seems to be a little bit more forgiving. Go ahead and lock the doors. Brake pressure is releasing, and here we go. Looks like we still have unlimited speed as of right now. So we're going to go ahead and go to full power here in just a second. Notch 10. Well, we still actually have 10 people on YouTube and 11 on Twitch right now. Cheers to the 20 plus viewers. We will be giving away some free games after each scenario, so stick around for that if you guys want to win a free game. And cheers to anybody who's drinking with me as well. Alright, 2.5 miles to go to our next station. Let's look on the map. We are heading southbound, as you can see. Thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate that. I got water. Cheers to the water too. It's always good to be healthy, right? Almost to 100 miles already. Miles per hour, I should say. Cheers, troll. 1.5 miles to go. Drinking air. Let's go ahead and start braking. Gonna leave it in notch 4 to see how good or bad that does. Are you drunk on air? Is that what's going on right now? So let's stop there at 10:59, so we have just over a minute to get to the station. Actually, notch, looks like that notch was a little bit too hard. I'm going to let it coast for just a little bit. Drunk on air. Alright, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this little town. I would surely butcher it. And still got about 30 seconds to get to the station, so we're just on time, which is good as well. Go ahead and stay in cab until the next station, just to give you kind of a true view of what the engineer gets to see. Keep in mind, if you guys do follow, you can't talk for about 10 minutes or so. There's a lock that I set and I have no clue how to undo it, but I just try to prevent trolls from coming in and talking, which I never get trolls anyway, so I don't know why I did it. But in case you're wondering, you can chat. It just takes about 10 minutes before you can do that. Oh, that sucks. I still would have gone by myself. I have done that too. I've had people bail out on me even. Oops. There we go. If you throttle up a little too early before the doors actually close, the brake pressure will not release and you can't go anywhere. So just in case you ever run into that, guys. Yeah, say that to a cop. I'm not going to say it to a cop because I feel like I would get tased for no reason, so you guys can pull that one. I'm going to say yes sir, no sir, and when can I leave? Alright, notch 10. Full throttle on the combined throttle brake here, as you guys can see. Rackwitz is our next stop. Starting to get closer to the underground section in the main city as well. So you guys will hopefully get a chance to see that. Yeah, you can just stand in the back if you want to test flight. You won't get hurt. If you're standing in the middle, if anything, you won't get hurt unless you actually try to go in like the mosh pit and get with those guys, but you'll probably get like beer thrown on you and stuff like that, which really sucks. You'll get your shoes stepped on, so don't wear nice shoes if you end up doing that. I love all the windmills in the background. Nice effect, which I guess is probably true to the actual route as well. This is definitely the countryside, which I like. For some reason, this is relaxing to me right now. But we will be getting to the city shortly, I believe. Let's go ahead and start braking. Leave it on 4 again at a mile, 0.9 to a mile out. See what happens. I think 4 is actually pretty good. I don't feel like we're going to overshoot it. We may be over braking right now just a bit. I'm going to lay off the brakes just for a minute. What up, Strummer? How's it going, man? Oh, man, the TGV on this Unreal Engine would be absolutely epic. It'd be pretty amazing. In fact, the TGV on the old engine is actually still pretty epic, so... Actually, I'm going to be running just slightly behind unless we hurry up. So I definitely over-braked again a little bit too much. That's fine. What's new, Strummer? How's it going, man? I'm already 10 seconds behind, roughly. We're going to have to take off as fast as possible on this one to make up those few seconds that we lost. Okay, go and lock the doors. You can hear the brakes releasing, which is a good sign. And we need to go ahead and get the speed. There is a reduction to 99 miles per hour in about a mile and a half. Our stop's about 3.1 miles away. Go ahead and go to full speed. Nice. I'm having a little bit of whiskey and coke right now. I wish I could notch 11 it right now, but notch 10 is the max power, which is actually still pretty good. This thing definitely has some power. Braking seems to be pretty good as well. That's awesome, test flight. I've been watching, God, what is his name? Something Corn. I can't even remember what his name is now. He comes on here on my channel. I think I'll auto-host him too, but he plays a lot of the iRacing with the trucks. That's actually, for me, that's pretty relaxing to watch too. I just want to make sure that I stay under 99 miles per hour, as I may have to get to a slightly lesser speed before the station as well. What up, Mike J? How's it going? It is looking good, I agree. Alright, first reduction in speed, which means we're getting closer to the big city. 2 miles out till our next station. And we gotta get down to 75 miles per hour coming up. Showed me a speeding for a split second. I don't know why though. Because I was not. Where's 75 though? Should be able to go and coast in the rest of the way. Keep it at 75. That's a good question. I'm calling the next route as a US release. It's going to be a passenger route, either Northeast Corridor or Amtrak would be my call. Pacific Surfliner would be awesome. I don't know if that would be the next one to come out. I feel like they would do Northeast Corridor before that, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong at least. Alright, unlock the left-hand side this time. I'm going to stay in cab real quick. What up, Sand? Yes, this is Rapid Transit, is what we're playing right now, doing some scenarios. I'll be doing a free giveaway after each scenario as well. I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 scenarios done on the Rapid Transit route. Go ahead and lock the doors. Brake pressure is releasing, and here we go. So they have the, don't they have the Feather River Canyon on the old train sim? I mean, it'd be cool to have on the new Unreal Engine too, don't get me wrong, but... What up, Phoenix Kid? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Definitely getting towards the city as far as I can tell. And we're stuck to 75 miles per hour as of right now, which may get reduced again coming up. Doing 65. Green lights, which is good. This is kind of the industrial area. And I think this is the industrial area after the underground section of this route. So we might be heading downhill very, very soon. Well, that sucks, Sand. Good evening, Sarge. How's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by as well. If you guys haven't, if you're watching this on YouTube, please go to twitch.tv/MiddleAgedGamer. Click on the follow button. That greatly helps me out. And I would highly, highly appreciate it. So I need to go ahead and reduce my speed to 62, it looked like. Here we go, downhill. Let's see what's going on. Definitely doing something right now. afraid to go any faster just in case. There we go. I think this is the last station before we head underground too. Overshot that one just a bit, which is going to hurt me. I don't know how I overshot it. Let's see how bad I overshot that. Oh yeah. That's not too pretty, although the front door still opened. Go ahead and just hop on off right there, guys. Right in that stairwell. Alright, no problem, Stan. I'll see you in a minute. This is the rapid transit route. It's the, what is it, the DB TurboStar 2. DB Bond, whatever it's called. I'm going to unlock the doors, though. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Thought I did something wrong for a second. Almost messed up. I thought I unlocked the wrong side, which I didn't, so that's good. Alright, next stop, I believe could possibly be underground. We'll find out here in a minute. No problem, Phoenix. I'm glad you're able to make it to the stream as well. Keeping an eye on my amps in the bottom right. And I need to stay under 50 as well. I feel like I'm running slightly behind schedule. Alright. Actually need to brake quite a bit down to 37. There we go. Looks like we're going to be heading downhill as far as I can tell. Yep, here we go into the underground section of this route. What up, C. Darnell? Thank you for the follow. Keep in mind, if you guys do follow on Twitch, it takes about 20 minutes before you, or 10 minutes before you can actually chat on Twitch. I can't talk tonight, thanks to Maker's Mark Whiskey. But just to give you a heads up. I'm definitely behind schedule as far as I can tell. So I need to get up here and stop sooner than later. Turn the wiper off. We shouldn't need it right now. I think I was late to that station. I think there's about 5 or 6 routes, but they're only 30 minutes long for each route. There's about 40-50 services for this, which is pretty good. That includes the full service route. But yeah, the scenario seemed like to take a section of the entire route and they kind of break it up, I guess you could say. All right, we're gonna lock left-hand doors, and we're going to head out as soon as possible. What up, Crusher? How's it going, man? Pretty good so far. I definitely like the different areas of the route. Like we're in the underground section right now, which is pretty cool. You don't see this too often. I'm going to go ahead and full power it. Amps are still looking good. I need to get to the next station as soon as possible. Yeah, sorry, Sarge. My notifications are super loud. They're kind of scaring me. I almost jumped last time the follow button went off. Trying to make up a little bit of time if I can. There we go. That was a little bit better. I'm back in the minute where I should be. And I do like the underground stations quite a bit because they're each slightly different in their own way. Go and get back in the wall. That would help. Oh, I can't get back in the wall. That's interesting. You can see the outside of this. Thank you, Lee, for the cheer. Definitely appreciate that, man. Lee, you are by far a top cheerer in the past 2-3 live streams. Appreciate that. Yeah, the overall look at this route's actually really good. Let's go ahead and lock the doors and head off. But I will be uploading a YouTube-only video of the first route called Rapid Transit. That should be coming out tomorrow, so if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. So we're supposed to stop at 11:18. Again, going as fast as possible to try to catch up on some of the time that I lost. Looks like we might be coming out of the underground portion too. Yeah, I definitely love the underground station, Sand. I think it's pretty amazing. There we go. Like what, Crusher? Have you actually played it or seen it? I'm just curious to what could be wrong. As far as polishing, yeah, I don't think any of the scenarios are actually 100% polished, but hopefully they end up working on it. Oh, on the actual missions? You know, it's kind of weird. I didn't have any problems on the rapid transit scenario at all. I was on time or ahead of schedule the entire time. But on this one, I'm already behind schedule, which is kind of strange. Alright. We'll go ahead and go as fast as possible out of here as well. Trying to make up on some time that I lost. Still underground, as you guys can see. Yeah, I may not have noticed that, Crusher, only because I was ahead of schedule the entire time for that route. Making up a little bit of time. Still could have gone a little bit faster on the last two. This station's actually really cool with those different colored pylons, or whatever you want to call them. Oh yeah, you guys can use these buttons to unlock the doors too and close them. So if you want to do it like the actual engineer would, it's right here. I was going to see if I can get a look at those pylons or not. You really can't see them, but when you're going the other way and you stop, you can see them in the lobby back there. Technically, you can leave when it tells you to wait. I think I waited on one and I left on another one. Yeah, I have headlights, Phoenix. I don't know why it's not rendering it like I do, but I definitely have headlights on. Alright, lock the doors. Almost 20,000 points. Brake pressure releasing. Again, I'm going to try to go full throttle as soon as possible. 0.7 miles to the next location or next stop. I assume they either visit the stations or they watch videos of onboard cameras. So yeah, I would assume so. I mean, they have to use something to model it after real life. Going up 2% incline as we head back outside. Finally back outside. I don't think they would just use Google Maps. I mean, that'd be pretty cheap of them to do that. You can see my headlights are on right there too, Phoenix, in case you were wondering. I always check that before we start out the scenario or the route, just in case. Let's go ahead and take off. 1.3 miles to our next destination. You can see the stops are way more frequent on this part of the route than where we started from. So we finally got a full minute to get to the station. Hopefully we can get there in time. You hear the motors whining for power. I can show you just real quick. Started like right in this area on the route. It's I don't know why I'm losing power. There we go. I lost power for a second. Jesus. Got a yellow light to be worried about, and we got a red light after the next station. But yeah, we started out kind of in a more rural area where the stations are a lot more spread out than where we're at now. Thank you, Rye Toxic, or how you pronounce that. Appreciate the follow. What up, Sky Rivet? How's it going, man? Nice to see you on here. And I am overshooting this right now, which is not good. Ooh, almost ran the red light too. That would have been really bad. Anyways, barely stopped in time. Again, I'm not used to this route by any means, but we're on the platform, which is all that matters. What is that sitting on the platform right there? Do you guys see that black thing? Is that a trash can? What is that? Could it be a bomb? Nice. Awesome. I mean, there's not a better feeling than heading home, especially when you're over there. So cheers to that, man. Have yourself a beer when you get back. Alright, so we actually got to climb off the train now. May have to kind of hop. There we go. What is that? Oh, hazard cone. Okay. Replace one of the hazard cones on the station, which is needed. Very interesting. Very interesting. 31,000 points is what we got in the top right. Let's see. Are they all green? Okay. We actually made it on time. I was like 1 minute late to there and still gave me a green check mark, which is good. Anyways, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, that's it for this scenario, Metropolitan. I definitely appreciate you guys for watching. If you're on the live stream right now, we're going to continue on and do more scenarios as a real train goes on behind me. And we're going to do some game giveaways right now as well. So if you guys want to win a game, go ahead and type in cheers. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you guys for watching. Please, again, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and leave a comment below if you want to talk. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't you know?